This video will go over John Deere's Equipment Mobile app in the Machines tab. So across the top you can see we've selected Machines, so it's only going to show the machines that we have in our account, nothing else. So let's go ahead and click on one. I'm going to click on this S770, and you can see kind of the main layout of the equipment page or the machine page right here. So across the top we've got our piece of equipment, we've got our engine hours, we can also show our def levels, separator hours, and fuel levels. And then we've got 4 tabs across the top. We've got resources, tools, pairings, and information. Under resources, we're going to have our equipment information first. On a combine, that's going to be crop settings. So if we click on crop settings, it's just going to give us some information for crop changeovers. So maybe I want to set up this combine for dry corn. It's going to give us some outside settings we need to change. If we click on that, it's going to show us pictures of what we need to change and what we need to change it to in order to set this machine up to harvest corn. It's also going to give us some front-end equipment changes that we need to do in the harvester inside settings, which means anything changing in the display. If we go back to this main page here, the next one we have is our operator's manual. So we have a digital version of the operator's manual loaded in here. So let's say we wanted to look at maybe some maintenance issues or some maintenance items. We can scroll down here to maintenance every 10 hours. It's going to give us everything here that we need to check or maintain for that every 10 hours. If we go back to our page again, next one's going to be that parts catalog, view diagram and order parts. We click on that, it's going to take us to the parts catalog website. So it's automatically going to enter that serial number for the machine and give us our machine specific parts catalog. So we can go through here, look at different sections, different parts that maybe we need to change out, maybe we notice is wearing, or maybe we accidentally broke. So we'll go ahead and hit done. We'll go back to our Equipment Mobile app. The last one here is a view software updates. So if we've got an Operations Center account, we've got a connected piece of equipment, meaning it's got a modem in it like this S770 does, we can hit view software updates and remotely see if there's any controllers on that machine that need updating. Looks like this combine's all good to go. There's no software updates needed. But if there were some that maybe were out of date, maybe they just released new software and it hasn't been loaded to this combine yet, it's going to list them here. Going across to tools on this combine, on combines in general, we've got grain loss calculators. We've got a separate video on the field guide going over that, so I'm going to skip that for now. Next tab is going to be pairings. So for this connected piece of equipment, it's just going to show our modem and our display, and it's going to give us the software versions and the serial numbers for each. And then the last tab here is going to be our information. So it's going to be the name of the combine, our serial number, model year, what it is, and just some general information there. Going back to the equipment list, our layout's going to be the same for all of these. So let's just go to our sprayer here. We can see the same thing, the name of the machine. We've got our engine hours, fuel levels, def levels, the same 4 tabs across the top. Really the only thing that's going to change here is our equipment information, changing from that combine now to this sprayer. We don't have our harvester settings here. We've got some spray settings. So spray settings, a couple service items, spraying, and some safety information. The other thing that's going to be different is under our tools. So a combine had that grain loss calculator. For a sprayer, we've got nozzle select, tank mix calculator, and direct inject calculator. Again, we've got some separate videos on the field guide going over the different tools, so I'm going to skip those and we'll go through pairings, which again is going to be the same. That's going to be your modem and your display assigned to this piece of equipment, and then again that general information layout. Going back to our equipment list, again, tractors is going to be that same layout, just not going to have that equipment information because we don't know which tractor is going to be pulling which implement. So that equipment information is going to be listed under the implement for our tractor. And that is going to be the Equipment Mobile Machines tab.